10 builds from that.
I want to point out
and he just went down too.
Tfue all the way to the top, still beaming players from above. Still beaming players from above.
Oh, finally you see someone building behind him. They are trying to take out this brick that he's on. He's noticed that, he's had this redeploy the whole time. We didn't have to worry about him at all.
Tfue's like, nah, I got this. Don't worry. Pushing his way 6 elims right now. 12
builds left. Maintaining high ground, but he needs to save some to be able to come down. He does have access to that redeploy, but every time you use redeploy, you are so vulnerable.
Well, double layer
builds left.
The branch he's on right now, rather vulnerable, but there's a number of builds directly underneath. It should not be a big deal. Looks like he's taking shots up. Does skip on his way down. That redeploy going to come in yet again. Saving from the drop, lands directly next to this player, and a redeploy yet again. Curious how many charges that thing has left. Gingerbread Woman gets caught off guard. Jelly Paw goes down with a 190 pump shot. Tfue taking damage from above and only 1 build left. Does have the poison traps, can secure the area that he's going to seek up another pump shot. 100 and Saker goes down to the SMG swap follow through there. 8 elims. Looking at 9 elims. Lucas doesn't stream anymore. That player goes down in the rotation.
He just picked up 83 builds, Lupo. That is exactly what he wants to be finding right now. He is getting everything he needs exactly when he needs it. He is on the low ground now, but he is totally comfortable here. 9 eliminations, top 5. What is he going to do with this?
I fully agree with the all caps what in the middle in the middle of the pack there. This is going to be an interesting game as Turner sitting on 9 elims, 20 points total, a plethora of ammo, plenty of minis, still has redeploys, which means mobility is possible. Doesn't have anything that'll get him instant high ground, but it's enough that if he is up top, he can make his way away there, getting a couple tags from underneath. Player all the way up top. We have 5 players remaining. Victory Royale within grasp, to be quite honest with you. It would not surprise me. Turner is one of the best players at retaking high ground. So if there's an opportunity for it, which, lo and behold, here we are. The immediate edit, push out, and establishes the high ground advantage. Looking down from above, lasering. The metal needs to be sought after to be broken as fast as possible, because if it gets too much HP, and he actually does sneak a couple shots through the builds, gets Susano the elimination there. 10 elims, 3 players left. This could be a 22-point game if Tfue gets both of these and the Victory Royale. What in the middle of the pack? 9 builds left for Tfue. 3 players left, and he's looking for just 1 shot from above. Still applying pressure. You do not want the players at the bottom of this build to get too much time. He falls in, builds himself back up. The quick jump and catch off of the pyramid just high enough to get the landing all the way up top. Drops in the campfire, gets the 100. Follow through, and the shot is what goes down. Literally reading my mind. 22 points for Tfue.
Oh my lord. Turner just made that look like a pub game.
There's a reason he is as popular as he is, and he shows us all exactly.
Bro, this guy's gonna fucking grief my game. I swear I know it. Fucking know it, dude.
Back bling, and I mean, now putting shots down on to Brush. I Spy trying to work his way down from the rift deploy. You have Ray on the tarp beneath. Hart going to continue to work his way down the tarp, trying to find whatever he can. And right now, that's just a little bit of space.
All right, popping the slurp a little early, but maybe he's saying, look, I'm just going to go full aggro here, so I expect to run into someone. I expect him to crack my shields, and I'll be ready. A 136. He should have saved the slurp. Didn't even need it. Hart's playing out of his mind right now. Ziff there in the high ground finds it in Elim. He's going toe-to-toe with Ray now, who's in the critical. Mikey as well as low. But look who's up above. Tfue yet again. How are we always in this position? Tfue just completely dominates the high ground. Someone called him the king of high ground, and I believe it. He's diving down Sundown.
So he used the rift. He used the rift just so he wouldn't have any fall damage. Not having a redeploy this time, but always having something to make sure he can work bottom or top down, because he only has 1 build. So the loadout, 3 boogies, the epic pump, And then the rare suppressed SMG does have the ability to work through, already sitting on 43 points from the 2 elims. And if he can get one more, he'll be in that last placement threshold, trying to track through the storm, finds the 84 shot. Can he convert? Wants to push through, doing everything he can, holding forward, and in the end, it's the jump shot, taking out Hart, who actually ended up inside the top 5. So now Tfue in the top right, Mickey in the bottom right after he picked up Calypso. Tfue has all the lead in the world. High ground, health advantage, shield advantage, gonna pop the slurp. So we'll have that ticking. Mickey is gonna go for a hero play.
He bumped his head. Go in. He's gotta close this out.
That's it. There's no way. He has to find an angle, and instead, yep. Tfue just gonna find whatever space he can. As soon as he hears the panic shots coming out from Mickey, that's gonna rush him. But 49 points, keeping him inside of that top 6 distance as much as he can. And Lupo, Bala, break it down for us.
I riffed a lot. I have to go. This guy lands on this lid, I'm fucking killing him. Fucking scavenger rat.
Right there, gets the siphon and does trade out. As you see, Laser Coach still hanging around in the ball. It should have plenty of maths to work. Hogman has now been forced out of his. But right as he goes to take the high ground, fake Jojo Pun rips everyone up, and we reset the lobby. Glidey picks up Wallspar now. Looks like Jojo Pion has the high ground as he looks down. Leak trades out Rubified as we get closer to that top 5. Will he be able to convert? He does. Physical. Not getting physical enough there. Jojo Pun takes it.
Oh my god, no way! And it was on Hogman of all people!
Hogman, you got trapped in the most literal sense of it. Hitting the bottom floor trap and then ramping above. No way to move out of that one. Brilliant coming out from Jojo Pion. Punishing Hogman, trying to retake the high ground from him there, and also puts him into the top 5. So 46 points. That was a huge 3-point swing for him there to already go along with his 4 Elim points.
That's right, man. And now he commands the high ground as a lot of these players look down low. Coach goes down. Kydra's in the critical. Leak is probably pretty low as well. So now it's just like shooting fish in a barrel. Jojo just has to be patient.
He's on white damage. You saw him get that headshot tank there. There are no shields left. Oh no, he was able to pop one off there, but it didn't matter. Traded it right back out. And you know what? I'm definitely going to look more into Jojo Pun than Leak there, because that was brilliant.
Very vital materials.
Yep, and Flossin, you can go sit in a queue now that you've been eliminated there. Bugga saying bye-bye, dropping him from the high ground.
No builds.
7 players left, but as you said, is out of builds. Here's the fake rift. Doesn't quite confirm it. There's looking to drop this player, finds where it's connected. The player did have redeploy, late catch on himself, but it didn't matter. So Schoolboy threw the cone down, but was occupying it, so it didn't quite build him. Not going to protect him from that. As you see, Bugga taking advantage of the fact he has builds again to waterfall back down. Didn't want to be caught in that situation, Zeke.
That was the smoothest builds, and it's I think I've seen all day. Bugga just was like literally just levitating his way down. That's how fast everything just happened. But like you said, he's back down. Now look, he did have a great deal of builds. Now again, just down to 10, but he does have the snipe combo with that RPG, so he can potentially crack a wall if he needs to. Fracture builds with that RPG. Now we are in top 4 right now, so this is going to be a very difficult situation. We see a nice shot come through. Nothing to fall. Someone does crack back, but it doesn't matter. Juicy gets traded out, and now Bugga's down to 32 and RPG. Follow-up. Zin, though,
Cloakzy, the last player left. It's a 1v1 between Zin and Cloakzy right now. And Cloakzy, while all that was going on, opted to just take high ground and is walling Zin out. As we move up this slight grade, because Cloakzy owns all of these buildings, he just knows where this player is. Eventually, he'll be forced out into the storm. And you see him jumping out to the side, going up another layer. Zin trying to follow him. This is so good from Cloakzy. This is amazing. How to win a match? You don't always need to be the one fragging out. That level of execution was gross, and I mean that in
Is he going to qualify? That's the question. If he continues to play like he is, maybe he can have a crazy performance. Another one on the jammies knocked him all the way out.
That rocket so perfectly timed. Actually, if it had been a quarter of a second later, if he had shot just barely later, he would have hit his own wall in that box and probably been out of the game. Boring's down to 9 HP, not a whole lot in the inventory. 5 builds, a pump shotgun, which actually is extremely effective against the face of Laser, who drops into Boring's box, pays the price, up to 59 HP, 6 elims. The Storm right there, preventing the full shield use. I almost expected another player to drop into Boring's box and take another pump shot.
Yeah.
He's done it once, he'll do it twice. The edit here is going to push in this box and push his way down. Looking for the shot of the player rotating outside the zone. Another one right underneath, 126. The follow through with the SMG. If he keeps pushing, he can get this one as well. 150 total now. Couple picks from the Storm, not a big deal. He's able to get in this all the way in the safe zone. Actually pyramided himself, had to edit his way down.
I think from that elimination, he did grab some materials. He was running low. He got up to 22 now. He's going to be able to last through towards the last zone here. Where is he going to be able to find? There's still one player in the baller. The nice edit. Good shot there. Saf is still up. He just got an elimination as well. Onto Dopey. Oh, Poring's got that. Who's going to be this? Is it going to be Porings who gets it? Yes, I think he did. Up to 9 eliminations now. One player still in the baller. He's causing havoc down on low ground for Porings.
Clips from Bolt falling all the way down. Saf gets a tag on him. Sitch dropping in right now. Saf gonna hit him with the turnaround. Doesn't see him on the rotation, or just opts and not take the shot. Instead of reloading that rocket launcher, a lot of players right underneath. No builds for Saf. No heals for Saf. 13 traps for Saf. An entire arsenal of traps in his inventory. The rocket from above gets the
Two.
Goes down. Porings goes down. 1v1. Player up above, all the way in the high ground. Saf, the rocket, here it comes. Drops it, gets the drop down. The shot, looking for the trade outside the Storm, and he gets it. Fajita goes down. Saf, the victory royale, and 15 elims this late in the last section of NA East.
That is ridiculous. The last time we looked at the standings, it was all a player. And also, just blocking and just general fight mechanics. You need those materials to be able to do what you want to do. Now down on low ground, Kyer, nice edit to peek through towards the gatekeeping. Is he going to be able to get it? Yes, he does. One player was joining him from above. He's going to knock him down, force him to join the fray as well, but the edits, he falls right into his wall. Nice play.
Kyer got real lucky, that player dropping directly next to his own wall, meaning the quick edit, pump shot, and the elim. Looks for another, blocks him off. Maybe an edit, doesn't happen. Going to rotate underneath this young calculator, the player that he's got all the way down up above. But look,
they're showing us.
Look at
I know what's happening.
Look, yeah. Guess who's all the way in the sky? Tfue.
And look, he only built one piece on that entire tarp out, only one floor piece because of that glider redeploy. But saving materials, Tfue, nice shot there. Taking one elimination, he's got 2 to his name right now. What else is going to be able to find? There's 2 players left for him. 1 versus 1 versus 1. Taking some AR shots, pressuring through. He needs to maybe force a hole through. Not finding any materials yet. He only has 3 builds left, but they're starting to engage, and the AR shots coming from above. While that engagement is happening, Tfue, you've got to do it here. This is it. He could qualify based on a win like this. So what can you do? Nice shot on the devious. 1 more to find. Tfue, can you do it here? This is 4 points still on the board for him if he can get this elimination and the victory royale. It's ODFJ against Tfue. What is he going to be able to do? Remember, 3 materials for Tfue. This is a clutch of a lifetime right now. This could be punching his ticket to New York. Can you do it, Tfue? Can you do it right now? He's trying to force his opponent to fall. 48 builds up on high ground, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. He's got to knock him out. He does do it. ODFJ falls all the way down, and Tfue with the victory royale. Up all the way back. That was such a rough position for him, running out of builds and then knocking him down on high ground at the last second. What a play there. That could have been it, Lupo.
Bala, he had basically no ammunition left, waiting till the last second, and in a 3 players remaining.
Free baller, there's no, somebody is in there. Regardless, I'm still, actually takes out pretending there. Nice little peek on the edge of the zone there, Symphony, good positioning. I'm still a little shook by that ballooner.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it might be Vivid because he used the barcode, he switched his name to the barcode, and he's already qualified, so that's where you can start to experiment.
Vivid, you upset. Now, all sorts of fights going on. Aguilar does lose that one-on-one engagement to Baldy. Symphony still with 43 total builds left. Look at the shields, though. 6 minis, 2 bigs. Doesn't actually have the top side covered for the moment. Drops all the way down to 5 HP, but does finally have an elim come through to at least get back up to 55 health. Turns back around for some mats, only gets around 6 more total builds. Symphony needs to build further into the zone if he can, and then pop the minis. Able to get one off in time, but still very, very low HP at the moment.
And these zones are going to start to, go farther and farther and be smaller and smaller so that you can't actually get anything else off. But Melody getting another one on the hopes list, but loses a lot of HP there. He needs to start building up, get his own lair.
Yep. Now at 73 points. Made it into the top 8. Chance for more placement points here very soon if he can reach a top 5. Oh, brilliant edit peak. The 198 to the dome. Melody back up to 150 HP. An absolutely winnable game for this player. I would assume is on the top side of our leaderboards right now at this many points. Yeah. Cloaksy's still alive as well, and Clarity playing on the high ground with the most health left in the lobby.
Yeah, and this duel between Enigma and Cloak right now, very important, as actually Clarity's going to knock them right into each other. See if that goes to a head, but no, not just yet. Melody taking all of this bottom layer to himself so that he has the most opportunities to make edit plays.
Yep.
And not get edited on himself.
And we've seen a lot of players, their new strategy, well, their strategy in general is to drop down outside the zone and kind of fall back in to dodge those builds. Well, Melody knows that, putting a poison trap on the outside where a player can potentially hop on in. The baller now down. There goes Arkin. Melody looking for the mats, and remember, players in those ballers don't use many materials, so a chance for a lot of mats there, decides not worth it. That's Faze Cloak trying to waterfall down, gets cut down. Melody one-on-one. Clarity slowly dropping on down. Can Melody win from the low ground? It's one of the toughest things to do in late game Fortnite. Clarity still with a ton of builds. Beautiful shotgun shot, does get 2 bits of damage off onto Melody. Melody continuing just to hold this angle. Looks like Clarity's getting up close and personal, knowing that he's got the health advantage for the moment. Melody trying to pop a mini, not able to do it as this continues to just tick closer and closer. And now it should be an all-out fight between these two players. Melody trying to build on up. Clarity looking to just block out. The Sky does get hit hard, but Clarity with the high ground does win the game. It's the advantages of high ground showing to their truest form right there, Balla.
Yeah, and the distance there, they actually both went. Unfortunately, it does get knocked down now, finally. And he's going to be able to take a nice shotgun. He's in the same box. He takes out Predator. Nice play from Zexro. He's got a little bit more mats for it as well.
And we know Zexro is one of the best brawlers in Fortnite competitive. I mean, this guy will gladly take any fight, especially when he's with his duo in Vinny. We saw it at the Secret Skirmish. We've seen it in the past, and right now showing it all over again.
Yeah, TwitchCon. Such a strong performance there. Oh my goodness.
60 plus damage headshot right there.
Yeah. He's one of the players that actually brawled with Aiden and Nick Merckx a lot at TwitchCon.
Oh yeah.
Ended up rotating over them every single game. So it was a lot of fun to watch those fights. Another player challenging. Now he's going to drop to the side. Good awareness of where that player is going to try to go. Nice block there. Now it's going to be an end to that because Jordaniel's going to interrupt it. He says, hey, actually, I want to get in on this high ground fight. Zexro's going to continue forward, though.
Dude, it's like he just doesn't miss. Oh, the launch pad, panic launch pad used. 36 tag, looking for the finish on the elimination, trying to get any bit of spray he can. Does get taken by someone else.
But this one, I don't think is going to get stolen there. He gets limoned, but does manage to fall. He still has high ground. I don't know how he's doing this. I don't know how he's getting these materials. He actually just went up another 10, but here comes a baller trying to take high ground and fight time at the same time. So I think that's the end. No, he continues to fight. He continues. He does not want to lose this, and he's actually just destroying anybody who goes up here. He's actually on 12 elims, and another one named Flow. Flowing a little bit too slowly there. And reload the heavy sniper now. That's opportunity.
Knows that's really his best chance here to begin to swing some of these engagements, get that heavy sniper reload, wait towards the edge of that zone, dropping another one down, no fall damage, taking a 110 pump, a 72, hip fire. How about some more? Look, I mean, look, Zexro knows one thing and one thing only.
Yeah.
And that's just pushing everyone he sees. It's like he sees red in these late games. Looking to try to finish this game strong, already at 14 limbs, top 5. Top 4.
Zexro, what are you doing?
I'm telling you, Zexro like only just sees an enemy as like you are in my lobby, you have to perish now.
Yeah. Definitely. These players wronged him by being in the same lobby.
It's your fault.
Revenge, and you get to
220.
And another one. Wow. 1-on-1 now. It's Zexro up against the Guardy Party on high ground. Where is this going to go?
Zexro has a major health advantage.
Yeah, he does, but it's going over that hill, and that's going to definitely take his health advantage away. But it's actually 30 HP for Guardy Party. Let's see what happens here. The hill is going to be a problem for Zexro. What's his plan to get out of here? Maybe the med kit. No, he's going to go for the launch pad. Yes. Does he get in the zone? No, this player actually, he doesn't realize. Does not realize he lands on top of him, but the zone is going to end him.
Oh. Wow. So close. Guardy Party. Is that actually 0 limbs?
Yes, I don't think you...
Zex throws it at like 15 and takes the L.
Oh, man.
Emotes always add just that little bit of extra spice to the end of these games in Fortnite Battle Royales. We head to another.
You have an RPG and those ballers are below that 120 threshold. I mean, that's a lot of either damage or sometimes just free elims, as the Raised by Kings boys having a little bit of that family feud there. JDW taking down Steens and Tilt, reloading the heavy sniper, looking potentially for a punch through, or maybe the close range combo RPG and the heavy sniper. But no, straight down with the heavy sniper, hits the 190, but not enough to pick it up, and somebody else gets it with the stink. So no, Tilt not able to capitalize there. Does Haughty 33 Furious, gets taken out with the boogie bomb, but now trying to find Source Carl as Tilt is now working his way around the other side, finds the player getting the heal off, does commit to the shield, but Tilt hits the second shot. Top 10, 8 players remaining.
Oh my!
Hits the third.
God.
Carl going down there. Carl. Not there anymore. Sorry. He's back in queue trying to get whatever matches in as he can. Top 7 players remaining who have Faze Tilt, Faze Funk, and Coop Train on the low ground. Will he be able to get there? I'm sure there's no love lost between the two, though. If they take the other out, it's all about the solo prize. And when you're both challenging for the leaderboard, every point matters. JDW gets Luxier, but Funk trades it right back on him. We're into the top 5. Funk also gets Tilt. Nice little rampage coming out from him. Finds the toes of the player in the storm. Gets the trade out. It will come back over. Player and it's down. Picks it up. Coop Train goes down. Should have the health lead because the Siphon doesn't need a health lead. 100 Thieves elevate. Sit down. Faze Funk in the house, taking it out, doesn't celebrate. He's like, yep, reloaded, we're good, clean, no jams. Okay, yep. Let's go to the next one. Funk Bomb's certainly on to the next. After that, just, whoo!